certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to...
They have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. From the red zone now, Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was. And well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll throw again. Rivers. And this is incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Rivers again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You've got to sell, sell, sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks, and then they move out, and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block, and then he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it off to a running back, and when you get one set perfectly, you have to catch the ball, and that didn't happen on that play.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play, and that'll make it third and goal. To the air again here, Rivers. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Adrian Peterson from 10 yards out. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Could not have scripted it any better. And many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy not just to the offensive unit, but to their team overall.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. start out on the ground with Jones. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And there, Matt Jones, the ball carrier. Last year, only 3.4 yards per carry. Did have some explosive plays, though, in the passing game.
And they think that they're going to get him in the running game from him now as well because the volume of carries for him will increase.
Now Cousins. He's got time in the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. On third down, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And that's going to make it fourth down. So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. So here are the Bills now backed up to get the
I think I can finally hear me. I think I've been talking to myself this whole time.
They're led by a man in his 13th year now as an NFL quarterback, 5-time Pro Bowler, Phillip Rivers.
But like I said, this is the Madden Ultimate Team. It's not like no season or nothing, but the Madden Ultimate Team. Defense kind of suck at first. Offense ain't much better, but I kind of got my team up there.
But he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way.
Team out of 79, you know, only been out for like less than a week, so I ain't expected to be that high. But I've kind of been bench playing.
Left, 2 to the right. Throwing again, Rivers.
Yeah, they kind of mad at me. I've been bench playing.
Jarred loose. It's incomplete. That one intended for Anquan Bolden. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket.
He called you laddie? With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second
Light Troy Smith might be the best slot receiver you can have on the game.
First down.
Fast, he burn any slot corner.
Rivers now
beat any defense.
Over the middle to Smith.
It's easy, kill him long, and it's over. Now you see the progress. I gotta score 300 passing. I gotta pass the 300 passing yards before. Hello?
And now a first down following that long gain.
You say you hear me playing? You hear? Oh yeah, cause I had to. Yeah, I had to switch my microphone cause
First and 10, Rivers.
Cause I ain't had a microphone on the broadcasting setting. So now I guess people can hear me.
28 yards on that one, and the Bills are going to have a first down. A nice little completion there by
I know because I'm broadcasting it through YouTube.
You and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade.
Right.
Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations, so he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. And he is into the end zone for a
touchdown, AP. See how that go down. You gotta get this batting, man. I'm telling you. It's better than the last one. Way better.
If you're going to be a running back in this league, you got to be complete to stay on the field, at least for those 3 downs we talk about. Got to be able to catch it.
But since you on YouTube, Dad, hit that like and subscribe button down at the bottom of the screen below the video. Like and subscribe to it. You know, help put some money in the brother pocket. Tell people about your son broadcast. No. Have more people subscribe. The more people subscribe, the more money I get, you know?
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball.
But to my future YouTube subscribers, you know, the whole Madden team is all about chemistry. You build your team based on chemistry and the schemes that the players play.
No gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to
so if you're more of a man coverage, man blitz type person, you might want to draft players with more man cover skills and defensive end that can rush the passer. Defensive tackles that could stop the run. Linebackers do good in coverage, you know, because you're going to need that.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that
so it seems like they let the wide receivers get away with everything on here.
A little curl there against zone, but the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you. I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third down.
I don't know how many passing yards I got, but I might be able to hit this completion by the end of halftime.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This will be fielded at the 17. The field position
I'm doing that because I need all these passing yards.
Couple that with a loss on the return. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory.
But as you play the Madden Ultimate Team, you know, you build, every challenge you do, you get coins, and chances to unlock rare cards. You know how that goes.
No interception so far.
Come on, Watkins. That's that Bills Mafia right there. Oh, yeah, I only play with the Bills. Only play with the Bills.
I was going to say, now he wants
so I'm trying to get my team to as many Bills players on the roster as possible. So until they get the full team on there, you know. Wait. Get the fuck out of here. Well, when I threw the interception, challenge is over. I felt it.
There's always next time.
Being greedy, you just can't keep going downfield.
Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color.
Rivers now on 2nd down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
But they basically include everything on here, like from the juking, to the passing, to the defense, really. Like anything, breaking off tackles is way easier now. Passing is a little bit difficult on here. Just a little bit, but play it enough, you get used to it.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Hey, we got another subscriber. Let's go. Another viewer. Thanks for the view.
Rivers now. But it's hauled in by Torrey Smith.
Like I said, Torrey Smith the best slot wide receiver in the game.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
Rivers to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Rivers. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
That's that touchdown, Bills Mafia shit, man.
For a Buffalo touchdown. Torrey Smith from 17 yards out. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
I'm glad I found out how to broadcast, because I be telling people how nice I am, but they don't be believing me. Like, and I accept any challengers. nicewitit0070's.
On 1st and 10, Cousins caught on the right side. Reed. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 10 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a Washington first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They'll go again to Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs.
Oh.
On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now Cousins gives to Jones on the delay. He's going to go. Mac Jones. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Jones, 37 yards. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit? Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Sammy Watkins.
Big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards.
Let's face it, it's tough to defend guys just in regular time. But when they get extra time, when the guy maneuvers outside of the pocket, that's just almost unfair, because now trying to stay with a receiver, very, very difficult to do, and a big play is often the result.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
Ready? Back.
They go play action here on first down. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. And we'll see you next time right here on the Solo Challenge for Madden Ultimate Team. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And a really good gain there on the post route. Partner, how do you know to go to that pass?
When you're running the ball effectively and the safety likes to dive up there to try and help tackle, that's when you want to hit him over the top of the post in the area he vacates.
Now Rivers, he's going to look deep for Watkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. From the gun, Rivers. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but the great thing